Did the LGBTQ community and the media jump the gun in welcoming the Pope's recent statements on civil diversity? According to Archbishop of Castries, Robert Rivas, the international media has misinterpreted the Spanish-speaking Pope. Rivas is of the view that the Pope's true sentiments were lost in translation.
The Pope did not use anywhere the term civil union. He used the term convivencia civil, which means civil coexistence. And this makes a huge difference. Unfortunately, everyone, especially the media, is looking for some kind of sensation. And as usual, the Pope's words have been interpreted in the way to bring more and more confusion.
Rivas, whose second language is Spanish, sought to provide clarity on the controversial statement.
What we have to do is to create a law of convivencia civil, what they call civil coexistence. And they have a right to be covered legally. That's what the Pope said. But he didn't talk about sanctioning homosexual marriages or same-sex marriages.
The Archbishop believes that the Pope simply called for greater tolerance of all persons, regardless of their sexual orientation. However, some devout Catholics have quoted the biblical text referencing the sin of homosexuality, in contrast to the Pope's stance on LGBTQ persons as, quote, children of God, unquote.
These are children of God, you know, and we have to find a way of helping them and not throw, as he said, a child is a strong word, a child to throw out. You can't throw them out of the family, of the church. Jesus says, you know, prostitutes and tax collectors and others will be entering the kingdom before you, the righteous Pharisees who are all the time finding fault and are blind and can't see, you know, are unbelieving. You know, they are accepting and repenting and they're going into the kingdom. So all the children of God, there's a room for them. But he didn't go down that road of sanctioning same-sex marriages, because that would be something completely different.
While some conservatives contend that the Pope's statements contradict biblical teaching, others say it is a reminder not to cast judgment on others. The LGBTQ community, though encouraged by steps to recognize same-sex civil unions in a few jurisdictions, remain resolute that marriage equality is the ultimate goal. But Archbishop Rivas argues that the Church's stance is quite clear.
The Church did not institute marriage. It's Jesus who instituted it as a sacrament of the Church. And therefore there are certain things that the Church can't change about it. You know, that marriage is between a man and a woman.
The Catholic Church's understanding of marriage remains set in stone, despite cultural and social changes. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.